Hey guys, how are ya? So I decided tonight, since the kids are already asleep and my husband is at work, I'm gonna put on some nails. Decided on some, what is it, Baton Rougey and Rosè All Day. So I noticed these ones seemed a little see-through. I'm not 100% sure, but if they are, I'm gonna put these underneath for some color to make them pop a little bit. I'm hoping that it doesn't run and bleed into it. I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna record this one just putting on a couple nails, and then I'm gonna do a time-lapse one of like all of them, like me doing all of my nails. Or I'm gonna try to. Maybe I'll just do this one. I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes. I'm kind of tired. I have to be up and working tomorrow morning also. So first I'm going to start with the Baton Rougey. I know these are a little bit see-through also from what I've seen online, so I'm not too worried about like it being too strong on my nail. Before I open them, I just want to show you, I do have, nice clean nails. I went ahead and filed them all back, pushed all my cuticles back, and this is my kit that I use here all the time. It's the same thing I use every single time. This nail file, I use one of these ones too. I like all the different types. I have this one that I use for around the edges because it's softer, so I can also push down the nail as opposed to using my finger sometimes. It helps right around the corners and it doesn't tear the strip, so that's nice. And then I have my basic one that I use to cut it and stuff like that. Also have a set of nail clippers because sometimes nail clippers work better than your fingernails, especially since you have little nails. I have little nails, so. And then my scissors for cutting the nail strips if I need to. Anyhow, that's what I use every single time I put on my nails. I know I'm supposed to be able to do just, you can just take them and rip them out of the package, and just go at it, I've done that before too, but sometimes I want a really nice manicure. Like tonight I really want to put on, do a really good job. So, you get all the tools out. So, of course, as always, these are the Baton Rougey. They come with, the older ones like this have a small nail file and 2 alcohol pads and of course nail strips. There's 2 sets in there. So I always like to use the alcohol pad only because I have really oily nails. So let's see here. I like using it personally. And like I said, a few tips that I like to do to make sure my nails are secure. I really like to push my cuticles back. Like, they talk about that all the time and say, push those cuticles back. And a lot of people are like, I don't need to push my cuticles back. But if your strip gets stuck on your cuticle, like right in here, if it gets stuck on that piece of skin that's right in there, I just push all that back. Like, I actually take time. I take my nails. I'm constantly pushing all of that back on my nails. Because if it gets stuck on there, it just wants to peel more. So I try to just make sure I put that back. See a little one there. Okay, so Baton Rougey. Let's see, how are you gonna open for me today? Nope, on this end. So I try to be careful too opening these because you can also reseal them, and they're not guaranteed after they're resealed. But I like to use I have a little tiny flat iron that I had from before. So there's my 2 strips or 2 sets. Oh, look, they're nice. I usually use the one underneath first. I don't know why, just a habit. So I already know from my nail size that I probably won't use these 3 here. So I usually just rip those off and set them aside. I have large nails, so I already know like the biggest one's going to be what I need for mine. They almost look like they have a shimmer behind them. I don't know if you can see that in the light there. Bit of a shimmer there though. Anyhow. So I usually use, I think it was this one for my pinky. No, okay, so I use this one. I like to use this one here for my pinky. So I take off that top strip, the clear one there. It's clear. You want to make sure you get that one off. Make sure there. So I just put it back up, like I said, right up to that cuticle there. Hold on, let me make sure I have all this stuff out of my way so it's not trying to focus on anything. I'm going to peel it off this way. Yeah, it is pretty clear. You can see through it. See that? I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but yeah, it's like vinyl is what it looks like. Let's see if it's harder to get the camera on me. It's a little crooked. Sometimes I warm up my strips too. Just depends on how warm it is in my house. It's pretty warm in here right now, so then I'll just take it and smooth it. Like I said, I like to use this thing here because it gets right up underneath the cuticle there. That's the where you want to get it in there because it'll make it adhere to your nail a lot better. I don't use solids too terribly much, but I do like them for underneath. So now I'm going to go underneath like I used to tell you guys all the time. Just go right up underneath here with my thumbnail. Get that crease. Just gently tug, pull it off. Go to the next one. Let's see this one right here. For my liking. Sorry, so quiet. Like I said, everybody's asleep right now. Get that one there. The more you rub, the warmer it gets, the better it fits, right? Get that right in on those edges there. God, I wish my camera was better. Well, now I know what I want for my birthday. Some new cameras, okay? So I go under with my nail. Put that on. I like that one. There's one. I'll fix that little layer there. Let's see how this one turned out. Cool. Now I'm going to do a middle finger one real quick because I want to show you guys the rose ones, how I'm going to do the overlay real quick, okay? So I use this one for, so sometimes I'll take them, warm them up. That helps, just that little bit, gives it a little bit more durability, so to speak. It's really hard putting these on through a camera. See, there's that clear. You can kind of see through it. See that? So I'll do that. Middle finger. Ooh, I don't like that crease. And I don't tug on mine too much because I don't know. People say they can stretch them, but I don't really like stretching them out. I feel like when you stretch them, it makes them want to tear. Like it gives them, I don't know. It just doesn't have the same structurability. I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for here. So there's that one. I got this one left for my other hand. Get that pressed on. So I wanted to get this middle finger one on because I want to put on that overlay. Because a lot of you are like, you could do overlays? I had no idea. I'm like, yeah, you can do overlays. So I wanted to show you how you can do an overlay with that other one. I'm just going to get in there with that real quick. So see, see how this one here, I don't know if you can tell in this video here, how it's like, let's see if I can do it here. Overlaying, it's hard to tell. My video doesn't like to focus. Anyways, it's overlaying on my skin. I don't like that. So I feel like it's not actually attached to my nail all the way. So try to go in like right underneath the skin there. So you can see it in there. I just push the skin back just ever so little bit until I can get in there. My little fishtail is what I call this. And then you can just like peel back that little bit. And since I'm going to have an overlay, I'm not too worried about like having that. So you just go right up underneath there. Right under there. Like so. Yep. Don't mind that little hump right now. Usually I don't like that, but it's okay because I'm putting, like I said, that overlay. So let's open these up real quick and I'll pull that out. I know we're getting kind of long on the video, but as soon as I get this on, then I'm going to do these are my new ones, my new packaging that I started doing. Just rip it open, huh? Let's see, I haven't opened one of these yet, so. Feel. New Manny. Oh, that's cute. It's a little harder too when you get one. And the strips have their own little package. Ooh, look at those pretty ones. Let's get right to it. Getting running long on my video here. So we take from the back. Let's get this one here. Right between the legs. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if my camera will focus on it. Come on, camera. There it is. Oh, it is see-through. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is pretty see-through. It's going to do exactly what I want it to do. So we're just going to lay it right over the top of this other one here. Okay? Just right over the top of that one. Okay? Just like that. Just like that. And by doing so, now you got a whole nother look to that rosé all day. I like it. I think it's going to pop more. So pretty. I can still see the roses on there. Probably wouldn't be able to see it, but see, yeah, it's pretty see-through. If you can see through that. It is pretty see-through. Take the other end off. It's hard to do through the bone. Come on, see my bone. Sorry, I know I'm probably all over the place. So there's that one too. Tuck it under. Get myself a little line there. It's a little bit sticky after warming them up with my hands. So there we go. So far. Let's see if my phone won't. So good. Anyhow, that's how I put mine on. And when I'm all done, of course, I give them a little bit to rest on my fingers first, and then I'll come through and I'll file at a downward angle, only downward like that. But for a little while I let them sit on there just so that they can cure and everything. Anyhow, there they are. So have a good night. Bye guys.